excited. We're really looking forward to it. We can't wait. The only problem is we don't know how to get there. But never mind, don't let us put us off. We'll get in the car and we'll go anyway. I'm sure we'll find it. So we get in the car, we set off on our journey down the road, and at first it's all great because we're all excited, we're going somewhere, it's going to be really good. We're looking out the windows, we're counting the yellow cars, and then...
But are we nearly there yet?
Well, look, I don't even know if we're on the right road yet, because I'm not sure.
Are we there yet?
Look, I don't even know how long it's going to take to get there. We'll get there eventually. Why don't we play I Spy?
How much longer?
Look, come on. I Spy with my
Mom,
little
I want something to eat. Mom, I want to drink.
Come on.
Mom, I need a wee.
I'm sure you've all been on journeys like that. I'm sure you've all experienced something like that. It sounds so good at the start, but it's a long journey. And that's how it goes. Well, you can imagine the children of Israel, they're now on their journey to a land, a good land that God has promised, so they know it's going to be really, really good. They set off on their journey. They've got away from the cruel Egyptians. They're on their journey. They're all travelling together. It's great fun. But then I'm sure they don't know where they're going. They're following God, but they still don't know how they're going to get there, how long it's going to take them to get there. And I'm sure they have all the same questions. Are we nearly there yet? How much longer? Can I have a drink? I need a wee. All those things I'm sure happened to them as well. But then, as time went on, they really started to complain. They complained that they had no food, they had nothing to drink. They were complaining and grumbling all the time. And they even said it would have been better if we'd stayed where we were. Really? In Egypt? Where they were cruel to them? They pleaded with God to get them out of there. They were out, and yet now they were complaining so much and saying, we should have stayed where we were. But God stepped in, and God provided them with food. Now, if you were setting off on a journey and you were planning to go away, you would bring food with you, I wonder what you'd bring. What would be your favourite sandwiches? Well, God might not have provided exactly what they wanted, and sometimes God doesn't always give us what we want, but He always gives us what we need. So every day, God provided manna for them to eat. They'd never had it before, but it was good, and they had exactly the right amount. There was enough for everyone. All they had to do was get up in the morning and go and collect it in, and God provided what they needed every single day. But even then, they still ended up complaining and grumbling. They grumbled to each other and complained, and they even complained to God again. And you know, sometimes we're like that. Sometimes we forget God's promises, especially when things are hard. We forget that God has promised to look after us, and we forget and complain. Sometimes we even complain to God. And now we're going to watch a video and see what happened next.
Backstory: The Ten Commandments and the Golden Calf. The part of the backstory is about one of the many times God forgave his family, and it begins like this. Remember how God chose Moses to lead his family out of slavery in Egypt? God wanted his family to be free and happy with a wonderful home he promised them, called Canaan. All they had to do was follow that home through the wilderness. The problem was, they kept disobeying God instead of following Him. They kept trying to do things their own way. So one day, while the Israelites were on their way to Canaan, God told them what He expected from His family. Basically, how to treat each other, how to love God, and how to be part of His team. And with God on their side, the Israelites wouldn't need to worry about anything. This sounded pretty good, so Moses went up a mountain called Sinai to talk to God about it. There, God gave them 10 rules to live by, called 10 Commandments. Turns out, God had a lot more to say. He and Moses talked for 40 more days and nights. During that time, God's family got tired of waiting for their leader, so they asked Moses' brother Aaron to make them new gods to worship. But the very first commandment God had given Moses was, you must not have any other gods but me. Aaron and the people had just heard that, but Aaron wanted to make the people happy more than he wanted to make God happy. So he collected all their gold, melted it down, and turned it into a calf. That's a baby calf. They worshipped the calf and said, "These are the gods who brought us out of the land of Egypt." Well, God knew what was happening, and he told Moses to get back to the people. When Moses saw what they were doing, he was so angry that he slashed the Ten Commandments God had written for him on the ground. Then he burned the calf, ground it to powder, threw it into the water, and made the people drink it, because it's a big deal when we choose to disobey God. Moses turned to Aaron and asked what happened. Aaron said, "I threw their gold jewelry into the fire, and out came this calf." Even though the people disobeyed God, and even though they weren't all sorry for what they did, Moses begged God to forgive them. He reminded God how much he loved Israel. They were his special family. Of course, God did love them, and because Moses asked him to, God forgave them. See, God knew it would be impossible for his family to be perfect. That's why he sent them Moses, a leader who could show them how to follow God and remind God how much he loved his family. And for many years, God would continue to choose leaders, sometimes called prophets or judges or kings, who would tell God's family when they messed up and ask God to forgive them, because God loves to forgive. And that's a story of forgiveness. But that's not all there is. Later, God sent his perfect son, Jesus, to rescue the whole world. He did that by taking the punishment that we deserve. Now, everyone in the whole world can become part of God's family. And one day, we'll live with him in a perfect home, joyful and free, just like God planned all along. And that's a part of God's story.
So, the video this morning didn't go into what each of the 10 Commandments are, but I'm sure we've all read about the 10 Commandments. But I remember one time when I was maybe early teens, and in the Bible class that I used to go to, we were asked to summarize the 10 Commandments. Well, I've got a clue how to do that, so I asked my dad. And I always remember what my dad said to me. He said, the first and greatest commandment, and this is actually from the New Testament, is to love the Lord your God with all your heart, with all your soul, and with all your mind. And if you love God, then you won't want to do any of those other things. Yes, we're going to mess up. And another thing he said to me was, there's another commandment, to love others as you love yourself, or as you would expect to be loved yourself. And so if you love God, and you show love to other people, then really you won't want to do any of the other things that are part of the 10 Commandments. So that's one way that I can remember it. And yes, we're going to mess up, and we're not going to be able to keep them all perfectly. And as we saw at the end of the video, that God sent Jesus to take the punishment for all the sins that we do. So now we're going to sing. Now, we're going to sing one this morning that we can all do. I know there's not many kids actually here, but there'll be ones watching online as well. So, this one, in case you haven't seen it before, you've got to do some standing up and sitting down. Okay, I'll explain it in a wee minute, alright? Don't feel you have to do it. If you want to join in, if your knees allow you, that's fine. So, the words are easy. It's hallelujah, 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 and praise ye the Lord. That's all the words there. So, when we're singing hallelujah, hallelujah, you can sit down, cross your legs, fold your arms, whatever you like. But when it comes to praise ye the Lord, you have to stand up. Alright? And then sit down for hallelujah. Right? Ready? Hallelujah, 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 praise ye the Lord. Hallelujah, 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 praise ye the Lord. Praise ye the Lord, hallelujah, praise ye the Lord, hallelujah, praise ye the Lord, hallelujah, praise ye the Lord. As I expected, Dennis left it perfectly. Not so quite. So now we have to do it again.
Yeah. And a wee bit quicker. And there's some people who are doing it on the inside.
Yes, yeah. Hallelujah, praise ye the Lord.
King.